Hello everyone. Welcome back to the session. So, like previous session, we have just gone through the glimpse of Python, or Python for data science. So today we're gonna continue the session on it. So yeah, we are diving into the directly to the topic. Okay. So Python library for data science. Okay. So we are having powerful libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. I will say this makes the life of data scientists very easier. Okay. So first is NumPy. Guys, as I'm saying, this NumPy is like it's like it can do any sort of mathematical operation and makes the things very easier. It can do derivative kind of thing. It can go logarithmic. You can go for something like log, and we can find the simple program, simple operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, anything and everything we can do by using this package. Okay, NumPy package. So it provides a effective way of multi-dimensional array and mathematical function. So, and one more thing, guys. So whenever you create a whenever you upload the data, and you need to have a data in a dimensions, okay, so that only the machines or the model that you are going to generate can understand. So that is, the data should be in the form of integers, that is numbers, and it should be some format like a array kind of format. Should be a multi-dimensional array so that the model can understand. The thing is, these models are already written by someone who have trained the model or who have created a model that it should be like a multi-dimensional array so that the model can understand this kind of data only. Okay, so that is what all about NumPy. I will say NumPy is mostly whenever you need the mathematical operation, you guys can go for it. Okay, yeah. So the next thing is Pandas. Okay, so Pandas, as I'm mentioning, right, you guys can do, you can just upload the data. Okay, sorry, just upload the data to any kind of ID, Python ID, and if you want to play with the data, then go for Pandas. You can do anything with the data. You kind of replacing, cleaning, analysis, chart kind of thing also you can do a simple chart kind of thing, and some kind of joining, intersection, union, any kind of manipulation you can do by using Pandas. I will say it is like a gift for us as a data scientist for cleaning kind of thing. Anything we can, you just use Pandas, just import the library, and you can do anything unless and until the data gets clean. So that's a major thing. Okay. Finally, we are having some important library, and one more important library is like Matplotlib. For basic and static visualization, you guys can use this Matplotlib. For creating static and interactive and animated visualization, you guys can go for Matplotlib. Matplotlib is a simple library where you can go for different visualization things. Okay, like you can go for a line chart, bar chart, histogram, pie chart, anything that you guys are in the mind, you can just import this Matplotlib, and there is some class inside a Matplotlib, right? Pyplot. Using that, you can use this Matplotlib to plot any kind of graph that you guys need. So guys, can you able to understand, like, I'm just mentioning these three packages, okay, and I'm saying everything. You guys, now you guys will be surprised how I can do everything. So once there is a live session, you guys gonna learn. Okay, so I will put it in a simple manner. Whenever you need some kind of mathematical operation, you guys just blindly go to the NumPy. Okay, whenever you guys need to clean the data, just blindly go for the Pandas. And whenever you guys need to visualize something, then close your eyes and go for the Matplotlib. Okay, so yeah, sir, over to you.
Yeah, very well said. So NumPy, again, if you see the name, NumPy, so it talks about numbers. So the mathematics, the arrays, that's why they have kept it name like NumPy. So functions you can use, okay? So whenever you want, simply you want to do mathematical operations, multi-dimensional arrays and stuff. So when it comes to numbers, NumPy. Second, pandas, data manipulation, cleaning. So like pandas eat a lot of grass, leaves, so they clean, and you can relate it with that. And not fully, but you can, for remembering it, you can use pandas analysis and like data frames and structures. Whenever you need, you use pandas. So again, matplotlib, again plot. So whatever plots you want to create, stat, you want to create some visualization, so matplotlib is going to help you. So in future sessions, we'll learn practically when we apply. So you'll relate, but you need to understand that these applications are used, these libraries are used for specific purpose, for making our project efficient and completing and being successful in data science or AI ML or deep learning. So they are going to help us.
Yeah, in a simple manner, like this package is gonna make the life of data scientist very easy. Okay, it is making actually for me, like every day I will be using any one of this package. I will say any one of this package. Sometimes I will use all the three packages. Okay, so whenever I will got with the data set, whenever I have a data set, I will blindly go and install these three packages and I will import it, so that I will be ready with it. Okay, whenever that there comes some problem related to mathematics, I will go for NumPy because already I have imported. Whenever I need to clean or do some kind of pre-processing the data, I will just use this pandas. Whenever I need to have a insight or need to visualize the things, I will go for Matplotlib. Okay, so this is all about the basic libraries that we are having in Python, and very powerful library. I will not say basic plus powerful library, I will say. Okay, so we will move on to the next slide. Okay, so yeah, data manipulation and analysis with pandas. Okay, yeah guys, so like I'm just specifying one library at a time. So it is like pandas. So why I'm just gonna explain this means, we have said, right, whenever the data collection is proper, I will say 90% of your work is done. Okay, whenever it falls, then whatever the work you're gonna do next means, there will be like not like a 10% of success rate. Okay, you guys to fix this 90%. Okay, so pandas is one of the very important libraries, so I'm just going through it. Okay, yeah, first thing in pandas is read data. Consider guys, you can read n kind of different format of data, like it can be in a CSV file, comma separated value, it can be in Excel file, or it can be SQL, any format of file that you can read by using this single pandas. Okay, so you guys can ask me, okay, how it can treat, but there are some inbuilt libraries, inbuilt functions in this library, pandas library, that can handle all kind of files that we are having. So that only guys, I have just mentioned, right, only 1 to 2 lines of code, you can do everything, anything in this data science world by using the packages that we are available in the Python. Okay, next, data cleaning. So you can handle missing values, remove duplicates, and format data for the analysis. Okay, any kind of pre-processing step that you can do by using this pandas library. Next, we are having filtering and sorting. Whenever guys, this is a major thing. So you sometimes you guys need to know how to filter the data so that we can get only the information that we need. Okay, whenever there is a large volume of data, consider we are having 1,000 rows, but in 1,000 rows we just require only like 10 rows. What you guys need to do, you guys need to go for a filtering kind of thing, right? So you guys need to go for something like filters. Okay, so that you can come up with only 10 data from the 1,000 records that you are having. Okay, consider guys, we are having a scenario like we are having an age of the person and whether they are voted or not. Okay, in this, how we can filter the data? Whenever we need to vote, first of all we can filter the data by specifying the age greater than 80, right, 18. So now we have done some filter. On top of it, we will be having whether they are voted or not. So this is the kind of uh, filtering kind of thing that we can do by using this pandas library. And then sorting guys, sorting, I think you guys have already know. Okay, whenever we are having a name, we can just use dot sort dot sort values, and it will sort by using A to Z. If you need a descending order, you need to mention within the bracket descending equal to 2. That's it. It will align everything from Z to A. So this is what one of the special thing that are available in the pandas. I will not say this is a special thing. All the things which is available inside the pandas is special for doing any kind of manipulation with the data. Finally, we are having aggregate function. Yes. So it is able to create a mean, median, or standard deviation of the column. Okay, I will say a column that contains age and vote, whether they voted or not. So if I need to find the average age of people who are voted, then I just need to go for the column name age dot mean. It will give the average age of the person who are voted. So this is how easy is the Python, and the package inside is pandas, using which can you can do anything everything by using by which we need for data cleaning, data processing, data reading, everything. Okay, so I'm not exaggerating, but like this pandas can do anything with the data, from data reading, data cleaning, and then we can save the data which is cleaned. Okay, so that it will be useful for our model to do the further things. Okay, yeah guys, so that's the thing. Yeah sir, over to you.
So, yes, data manipulation. Again, I'll go to very basics. So, we have to manipulate data using pandas and analysis. So, simple. You need to keep very simple objectives when you're using specific tools. So, data manipulation and analysis. So, for that, we need to read the data. So, we need to see, we have to connect our like whatever data file on whatever platform we are using, Anaconda, Notebook, or Google Collaboratory, or whatever. So you have to put it into CSV file, or whatever, you have to load it according to the platform what it requires. So then you have to clean the data using missing values. You have to handle the missing values. You have to remove duplicates. You have to use different functions, and there are functions to use which will help you to find and remove duplicates. You are not doing it with hand. So that is the difference here. So in traditional data analysis and stuff, we studied in previous sessions. So there people used to do it manually. Here the automation comes. The system, the pandas library will help you to remove the duplicates, missing value, format. Then you have to do the format of for the analysis of data, whatever. Then filter and sorting. You have to specifically select the specific rows, column based on the criteria, sort them accordingly. So you have to see how data, what is the behavior of a data. So that will help you in analysis and stuff. So that you can, as per the objective function you have to achieve, so you have to go accordingly, and then you have to move on. Okay. And then aggregation, calculating summary stat, you have to see how data looks like, what is the pattern, how it, like you have to see the mean, okay, you have to see the median and mode and standard deviation. So you have to see how data is, usually it helps you to check the behavior of your existing data, so that when you go after analysis, so what kind of methods and what kind of strategy and plan you need to have to mm, uh, get the best outcome. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I think we can move for the next slide. Okay, so before going for this slide guys, so we're gonna see this okay, before going for this data visualization, I have a question for you guys. Okay, so like till this we have learned, no, so I have a question for you guys. So for you guys, which programming language is very easier and you guys think it is simple and you guys are using? Okay, please ping us in the comment. Okay, so I think we can move on to the part that we are at. Okay, data visualization with Matplotlib. So guys, as we guys are mentioning, right? So as a student of data science, as a data scientist myself, and a AI researcher, sir, we all know once the data is given in the tabular format itself, whether it is structured or unstructured, somewhat we know what the data is saying. But consider, it is very important for us to convey the meaning to the client. How you guys can do? Only by using visuals. Those visuals only the clients can understand. I simply the clients will, if you just give this data in structured format in a table, then you guys are gonna be rejected by the client. They doesn't know anything about the data. So You guys need to give the data in a format that they can understand. That is like graphical or like a visual kind of thing that you guys need to give. So first thing, like we are having line plot. Okay, so whenever you guys need to find some trend kind of thing. Okay, so for example, like time or relations. Okay, so uh, what is the weather? Okay, over the day, then you need to go for a line chart so that you can identify the trend in what time period it is dropping, what time period it is increasing, whether it is increasing or decreasing. Like those things you can find by using this line chart. Next, we are having bar charts. So now to compare the categorical data or show distribution among groups. Okay, consider we are having age of the person and then we are having their names. So now we need to go for a bar chart. We will be having in the x-axis, we will be having the names of each and every person and their age in the bar chart. That is heights, we will say, so that you guys can understand who is having the maximum height by using the legend that we are having, right? So their name and then together we will be having their heights. Okay, so heights will be the age of the person. Okay, then we are having scatter plot. It shows the relationship between two variables revealing potential correlations. I will say, guys, this is one of the important plot that you guys need to plot whenever you go for the model building. Consider we are having 1,000 features and we are having only one target. Okay, then what you guys need to do means, first of all, you guys need to find what are the correlated features for the target value. Then you need to go for model building, because like if you consider all the 1,000 features and you will create a model, means it will become overfit for the target value or it will become underfit. So you guys need to find what are the features which has a correlation with the target, so that I can use these features so my model will work better. So it will not go for the overfitting or underfitting. Guys, don't worry about this technical term. You guys gonna learn that. Okay, I'm just saying this scatter plot is very important to visualize two different features. I will say in the 1,000 feature, I will take the first feature and I will take the target and I will do the scatter plot so that I can find the relationship between them, whether it is positively related, negatively related, and there is no relation. Whenever there is a positive relation, I will use that feature for my model to train for my target. Okay, so this is a very important plot that we need to use whenever we need to build a model. Okay, so finally we are having histogram. Okay, it will say the distribution of numerical value, understanding the frequency of values. So I will put it in simple manner, guys. Again, we will have a election, right? So in election data we will be having age. So when you plot the distribution, the age should be in the range of 80 to 24, 18 to 24. There should be no age which is less than 18. And sometimes I think the maximum range, it can be anything, right? But consider the human cannot live more than 100 years. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, so consider that is what the like a max range. So 18 to 100 we will be having a dense data. Okay, somewhat nearer to that 18 to 30, there will be like more peaks, and then 30 to 40 there will be less peak, and some more less peak from 60 to 90, like that we will be having. So it will show the distribution of data that we are having by using this histogram. The plot is not limited to this. There are different plots available. We will be having pie chart and we will be having something called a stacked bar chart. So there are different charts. So I suggest you guys today go to the internet or Google and just type matplotlib. So we're gonna get the documentation of it and just go through it. There will be n number of plots which are available. So the simple statement here is, the matplotlib makes the data scientist role very easier, which makes us to build something which we can able to communicate to the client. So that is what all about this matplotlib. Yes sir, over to you.
Yeah, great. Again, I'll go to the basics. So my work is to focus on basics and yeah. So line plot, again, see the word line. Line and plot. This is a line plot. You will have lines, okay, two, X and Y. You will have two. You have to visualize that over the time and see the relationship between variables. So second is bar chart. So you need to understand this. Line plot, what is the limitation of line plot to use? Only what kind of meaning or insights you can get from line plot. If line plot was sufficient, then you won't be having bar, scattered, or histogram. So uh, each concept has its own meaning, and the so you have to understand the variation. There's very thin variation between all of this. So then you have bar chart. Bar charts are like bars, okay? So you compare categorical data and show distribution across groups and understand a different. You will have a different insight from bar chart, different insight from line plot, scattered plot. Again, the word scattered, it would be very scattered dots on the graph, and you will see the relationship between two variables and revealing potential correlations. It is used for correlation kind of thing. Distribution, you use bar chart. Relationship between variables, you use line plots. And histogram is, it shows historical representation of data. Like you visualize the distribution of numerical data, understanding frequency of values, like historical trends, frequency of values. Okay, so the each one of it. So I'll say each one has its own significance. You have to understand the meta meaning behind these concepts so that you will apply them while you use visualization with Matplotlib or anywhere else. First is to understand the basic concept, and then you will use them and apply them in your projects.
Yeah, actually, that's great. So when Sir is explaining, I'm just thinking of one of my colleague. What he will do means like he will use all the plots for the same data. He does it like the thing is I'm not kidding here, my colleague, but like you guys need to know the significance of each and every plot. That is what Sir is saying, right? Each plot has some significance and some uniqueness, so that you guys need to have a knowledge of what kind of plot we need to use for this data. Okay, the data that you guys are having. So that is what all about this visualization. Okay, so I think this is what we are having. So before ending the session, I have some questions for you guys. Just put it in the chat if you know the answer. Okay, so first thing, so whenever we need some mathematical operation, what library we need to use? So this is what the first question, guys. If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat. Okay. The next question: whenever we are having some kind of data related thing, data pre-processing, data visual, like data pre-processing, data cleaning, data filtering, what kind of library we need to use? That was the second question. Guys, please post it in the chat. Okay. So the final question: so whenever you guys need to have a insight or a vision kind of thing from the uh, data, what library you guys need to use? Okay, what is the basic library you need to use? So if you guys know the answer, please post it in the comment. So yeah, that's it we are having. Okay, so basic Python for data science. Yeah, guys. So yeah, sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you everybody. So guys, keep learning. Go 5 to 10 times to all the sessions and understand them deeply. And then when we go for application, so we'll have live application of all these concepts will be applied. So then you'll be prepared. So absorb this meta learning and go deep, understand it properly. All each and every concept is very crucial, guys, to make a holistic knowledge body for becoming a data scientist or AI researcher or end-to-end AI ML engineer or a scientist. So you have to understand each and every concept deeply, ontologically. So knowledge of knowledge of knowledge. So you have to understand deeply and write in the comment section what have you learned, how you're going to apply, what project you want to do, and also give us feedback that how we can improve the engagement and learning so that we'll be improving each time so that we make it very, very good sessions for you so that you become world-class AI, ML, and deep learning scientist and data scientist. So, whatever objectives you have, but this is going to help you for your entire life. So, understand each concept, each session, go 10 times and absorb it, do revision, and write in the comment section if you have any questions, any problems, we'll help you out.
Yeah, guys. So that's the thing. Please, guys, please post your doubts. I think once the doubt occurs, I think you guys have started to learn. So that's what's the major thing, guys. So yeah, that's it, guys. So keep learning, keep exploring, and we will meet in the next session. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye.